name is Frankie down the lane, represent Hip Hop Grows Up. Need to support Talia and Cecillia to help raise the village and also help educate our youth. Because guess what? You are our future. And the generation coming behind us need to know about education is fundamental, and you have to believe in yourself to be all that you can be. We care about our children, we care about our community. So check them out at www.hiphopgrowsup.com. And don't forget to check out Talia and Cecillia so we can help our village and raise strong men and women and help the youth to be all that they can be. We believe in you. And this is coming from a DJ, CEO, soldier, and a business owner at Extra Sharp Entertainment. I believe in you, and you believe in yourself. See you on the flip.
When she was taking me, we were talking about what else we need to add to Hip Hop Grows Up and what's important. And so we were talking about Black History Month, Black Music Month, Women's History Month, and so forth. And I was saying, you know what? There's there's a Hip Hop History Month. And I was doing research, Mom, and I was telling her about it. And it's November. And she said, wow, we need to do something with it. And I said, I agree. So we decided to create a Hip Hop History Month curriculum.
Okay.
I just thought about it. We have another curriculum.
Wow.
And so actually looking at the calendar here, and I have one here, I can kind of show you. I love the idea of Black History Month, love the idea of Black Music Month and all the Women's History Month and so forth, and Latin American History Month. But what I don't like is that when we talk about any of those months, we typically talk about the same people, the same situations, and don't get me wrong, this is not to negate the power of what anyone has done for any history month, but to make it more organized as a people, as a curriculum in America. And this came about because I was teaching at the same time in South Korea too, but I decided that we need to dedicate each day to something. So as we mentioned before, there are the 5 pillars of hip hop, which are, the DJ, the B-boy, or the B-girl, then there's graffiti and art, and then there's overstanding, and of course there's the MC who came after the DJ.
Break it up, break it up. Shetty D, the enemy telling you to hear it.
Smart, lay low, free for wild.
Thoughts are good.
Time to create, cause there's money to make. It's black.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear.
November 1st, for example, because November is one of the hip hop history months. There are 2. There's November and there's August. And so the roots of hip hop will be discussed on the 1st. The pioneers of hip hop on the 2nd. On the 3rd and the 4th, we have the DJs in hip hop. The 4th, we talk about hip hop bands. And so the curriculum outlines what should be talked about in each month to give people a broad spectrum for each day. And it gives different, examples of what can be talked about. For example, November 3rd, DJs in hip hop. On this day, honor the music. Scratching and mixing is the name of the game. JJ Fad, it's a quote from Supersonic.
Okay, the end of each other more. Okay? Okay, same answer. Anybody else?
There's something to be talked about. It goes on to graffiti and language, as we mentioned. On November 6th is hip hop fashion. November 9th, hip hop in the movies, positive messages in hip hop on November 10th. November 11th is controversy in hip hop, and then November 12th, according to the Universal Super Nation, is hip hop's birthday. So, and again, there are 2 months, so we don't get into the discrepancy of whether it's August or whether it's November. I mean, just like Black history, every day should be a celebration of hip hop. Every day should be a celebration of Black history. Every day should be a celebration of whatever you want to celebrate.
This your boy OG Crazy Yeti, and I'm just showing support for Hip Hop Grows Up. Y'all be on the lookout. They doing tremendous things, keeping hip hop alive. It's the history. Everybody needs to know about that history. So, check it out, your boy Crazy Yeti, IDJ, international DJs. Hip Hop Grows Up. Peace.
It's your boy DJ IDJ, Carolina Trendsetter, and
I'm Miss Tanya Rose, Vice President Enterprises International Publicity.
yeah, Hip Hop Official. Hip Hop has officially grown up, and we're right here representing for the kids, our babies, and us. 30 years strong. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Make sure to check out www.hiphopgrows.up.com. Got to give a major shout out to Talia and Miss Cecillia Morris.
So yeah, hip hop is definitely a part of who we are. It's a part of the scope, much more than people realize, but they will know very soon. So, but yes, we created the first and only Hip Hop History Month calendar. So, and we're really proud of it. Really proud, and there's more to grow from here. More to grow.
So this is your boy T-Neil, Core DJs in the building. Support Hip Hop Grows Up. Support the cause. Support the children. Support hip hop.
All right.
Come on in.
right.
Core DJs in the building.
We're Arabian Prince, aka Professor X, old school NWA Compton style. I'm down with hiphopgrowsup.com because all you need to grow up just like me, old school. Get it.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's the originator Jazzo, and I'm here with hip hop's official non-profit, Hip Hop Grows Up. It's so official. Talia, she's the greatest, you know, and I'm Mars, she's greatest. So what a combination.
This your boy J, but one half of the Young Bloods, Herringbone Jones, instead of entertainment.
Hey, this King Floater. You know how we do it. 8-Town stand up.
Look here, we represent hip hop non-profit organization. That's what you need to know.
Hip Hop Grows Up.
So we created the I-Positive curriculum based upon my teachings and learning in Southeast Asia between Japan and Seoul, South Korea, Yokosuka, Japan, and Seoul, South Korea. So we blended what I was able to research there with what we do here in America and what we're working. We created a character education curriculum called the I-Positive movement, or the I-Positive curriculum, which is, of course, the curriculum for Hip Hop Grows Up when we work with our young people. Again, it's character education in 3 parts. The first part is I-Positive movement, which focuses on vocabulary and positive words. Then we have the second portion, which is called the 7-Ups, which focuses on character building. So it gets into the questions of what would you do if you were in various scenarios. And then we have the last part, which is called the change experience, and it focuses on encouraging compassion, empathy, sympathy, asking the questions, how would you feel if you were in someone else's shoes? Hence the change experience, which we know right now we need in America, all 3 portions of it. So from vocabulary to character building and to instilling or inciting rather that empathy and that sympathy within a person to understand, I wouldn't want to do this to this person because that could affect me or that could affect the bigger picture. So that's what Hip Hop Grows Up is based upon.
Representing hiphopgrowsup.com. Y'all gotta get with it. This is the old school. This is where we originated from. If you don't know nothing about this right here, y'all don't know nothing about hip hop. This is all the old school genre. This is where it originally, like, it gotta come from the foundation type. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Get it good. Let's get it going.
Right.
Summer Jersey, over and out, son. Peace.
It's your man Isaac Ike Dirty Hayes III. It's my partner Nick Paper, and we represent Hip Hop Grows Up, hip hop's official non-profit organization for the youth, helping our kids grow up. So I want you guys to go to hiphopgrowsup.com. You know what I'm saying? Visit the site to help our hip hop grow up.
We created the I-Positive Talk show. We've created the I-Positive R&B show. Where we focus on positive, with our Positive Talk radio, we focus on solutions and talking about things that are happening in the community, creating solutions for those things. So, for example, whether it's education reform, gun control, or anything involving.
It's IQ, Atlanta's prodigy producer, and you know I'm with Hip Hop Grows Up. They help children, the family, and the community. So make sure you help out the village. hiphopgrowsup.com.
For checking in, it's hiphopgrowsup.com, non-profit organization, the official hip-hop non-profit organization, doing stuff for the community, all the kids. Make sure you guys support them. You know, they're doing great things in the community.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, the Big DM, Core DJs. You gotta excuse the voice because we down here live in Atlanta. It's the Core DJ Retreat number 13. Gotta give a big love to Talia and CC, Hip Hop Grows Up, the biggest non-profit organization, I'm gonna say in the world, because I can say it's in the world, you know what I mean? They're helping the children. We're trying to bring this whole thing back, man. You know it's that whole concept, it takes a village to raise a family. That's what Hip Hop Grows Up is all about. So make sure you go to the website, www.hiphopgrowsup.com. That's hiphopgrowsup.com. Check them out and make sure you get involved.
Anything involving mentorship within a community, just different scenarios, and we've had a successful run with that, haven't we, Mom? Oh yeah, Daz Dillinger. We have T-Pain's mom, T-Pain, Leah Nijum, Neo's mom was Lorraine Smith. This is Jacita Carter. That's Lil Wayne's mom. Todd Bridges' mother is Betty Bridges. Nia Long's mom. Yeah. Keisha Cole's adopted mom. Yeah, Keisha Cole's adopted mom. Who else? So many of them that we are tied to, but all those have come to Albany, Georgia.
Wow.
And we had a presentation at Albany State University with them. Did a golf tournament with Todd Bridges' mother, Betty Bridges, and Nia Long's mom, Talita Long. We did the golf tournament, a couple years back, just to, emphasize and just bring awareness to the community, to Albany, Georgia, to Dougherty County and surrounding areas, and mothers, I should say, they share with our audiences that what their children do on stage is not who they really are, So that's just like doing a piece in a movie. So we don't want our children globally to mimic the behavior that they see on the stages or on the screens. And that was the purpose of those women coming to Albany, Georgia. So Mind Your Manner can virtually change a person's entire scope of life. This is what we should have been receiving, coupled with our education formally. Any primary education should have been coupled with character education and financial education. We'll get into financial later, but for Mind Your Manner, it's a foundation for that character education, and it complements our curriculum, the I Positive movement, very well. So this is what we want to bring about. Who knows, in the future, I'll speak it. I foresee a school.
Hey, what's up, Oprah?
Hi, Oprah. Hey, Oprah. Hey, Oprah. Hi, Oprah.
Have a coordinator.